Welcome to the Empire's Rampaned, and welcome back to my Holy Roman Empire campaign for the Medieval Kings 1212 mod for the Attila Total War, where we're going to continue that from last time. Well, I had a little bit of a rough start losing my king, and I'm going to hope I don't lose this one. But we're going to continue pushing on in at the moment right now, where we have been able to claim a little bit of territory from the forces of Denmark, and I do think we're going to be pushing on into them again. At this point in time, if I remember correctly, we should now be able to join a war against them without any issue. Yes. I am going to try and see, so let's try and talk to you guys. And be like, hey, you're at war with Denmark. Can I join? And just, let's see if I can get some money from you. It's only medium, so I might not be able to get a ton out of them. Probably actually only going to get, let's see, I'll try 600. 600 won't go through. I might only be able to get 300. So I want at least just something, as I have like no money whatsoever. So let's just try and ask. No, I can't even. Okay, I'm just gonna offer. I'm just gonna offer to join the war. Not need to ask anything for it. I was hoping I could get something, but no, there we go. So now we can join that. I do need to make sure. I just realized this as I was starting the recording that I love the Earl sub mods because of how it makes the units feel, but also I hate how it does actually. It's a little glitched with all my unit sizes are technically wrong until I re-recruit the unit. You can see it like right here. These guys should have 220 units as opposed to the 160 here. So I will have to try and train these guys at some point. You guys are supposed to have like, I think I tried to check this. It's like 130. These guys should have 160. And I don't know about Cav, but that's something we can try and fix over time. Shouldn't be too much of an issue at the moment right now, at least. But I should be able to siege Aarhus right now. Do they have any armies in there? They do not. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to remember to be more cautious again due to the fact that I know any fight that we have here can kind of fuck up the campaign early on here. So we're going to try and siege as if I can until they have a wall breach, ideally. I would hope we can get at least that. We do have more morale for my army, so maybe we won't have to worry about you guys breaking as much, but the changes I had with Earl Submod definitely makes it so morale is far more of a factor for our campaigns. But no, let's get on in here, because if I can take both these territories, I think we have a pretty good place where we can kind of consolidate for a little bit until we figure out what we're going to be doing. Probably coming down here, I feel like, because I need to reclaim my throne. So at some point, we're going to have to go back down there, at least for right now. I can have it so, like, hey, I'm going to vote to try and have it so that I can keep trying to offer to say, okay, I'm open for these. I can keep trying to do that, but I need to try and kill Federico. If I could get an assassin, I could just send him down that way, but I don't have the... I'd need to get, like, the tavern. So... I would need to get this, which honestly wouldn't be the worst thing to grab for our economy. It allows us to get a pretty good amount of public order. Does use a little bit of food, but we could try and grab those. Actually, I might want to have it so because we don't have specific bonuses for. Because for us, we mainly just have a lot of bonuses. Where does everything go here? We don't have any bonuses for specific playstyles for our economy. So I could have it so we go over fairgrounds and we go with you, because then that gives us a good bonus, gives us a good amount of public order, gives us 12. So if we like combo those two buildings together, that's pretty good. Like just keep comboing those two together for our main boost for our economy. Because this building eventually can get up to 750. 30% boost for commercial buildings, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And the Squalor, it maxes out at +6. This is +6 too. This gives me +6, so that would cancel out one of them. But do I have another sanitation building? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, so we do have this sanitation building. And it does give it to adjacent provinces. Okay, so we should ideally be okay. But I'm kind of thinking about doing that. I always like to try slightly different ways to build up my infrastructure every time we play. Because I think we might maybe, like, yeah, focus on this. Reduces construction costs and construction time. Reduces maintenance. And then if we go with that, we have you, and you, and you. as my main ways to make money, like, that's not bad. Like, I basically built, like, those 4 buildings. I know I need to do research stuff at some point, too. But I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted for that. Fee unit recruitment costs can be reduced from the Dokal estate. I do want to get this. I know as the Catholic factions, I really enjoy the... a lot of their civic center buildings are really good. Almost all of them are really good. But no, basically... Sorry, I got distracted. Basically, we're going to have to try and sit here. I'm going to try and siege this area out until, like, 6 turns until they run out of supplies. Once we see a breach, I advance, I think. So, did have a rejection for another marriage proposal, which sucks. Let's see. Did we get lucky? Nope, no luck. Okay, so we're going to have to keep sieging. Because I would say that for right now, we're going to keep trying to siege you guys. I wanted to try and get that. And then at the moment here, like, you guys are going up in public order. So these 2 areas are doing better. We're going to put a lot of attention. Ooh, you guys are going down again. But this is about to go away. That's going to go away in 1 turn. Then we'll be able to get some more public order around here. Once we can get you guys positive again, we can get some more proper growth in this area. And then we need to keep trying to build up Frankfurt. Because I would at least have, like, this for right now. That gives public order. Actually, I could. Well, food, right? We don't have food. I was going to say, we could almost switch this over to this. The base level version gives +4. Because I do like the idea. If we could get an assassin, I could try and just assassinate your king. And then that would allow me to, I think, to force a vote. So we can try... Oh, there's only 2 votes for me right now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But we will be able to get back our position at some point. If we have to claim it ourselves by force, we will do so, damn it. So there is a tiny little army I saw down here. How many do you guys have? So you guys have 7 dudes. You might actually take them out for me. And I do at least have a garrison in Hamburg. If you guys try to come over here. I've got a decent garrison over here as well. So I should be safe. I'm basically just wondering if you're going to try and maybe bring that up. Got a new pope has been elected. And then I know I need to double check again with you. You can try and get somebody. Also, I think I can try and have you get a position here. And then sadly, I'm a general, so I can get a position in, because I know I have like 1 more slot free. Governor, do I want to grab one of you? You could grab Otto. What was your trade again? Recruitment cost, character. Yeah, public order put as a province. You know, I will have it so Otto. Let's have you become the governor for this area. So if you become the governor of that area, we'll do the growth stuff. And then, do we have a breach? No wall breach. I might as well get some more siege towers while we're at it. So let me get a few more siege towers. Keep sieging that. Because I want to try and get at least a little bit more. You guys are now going positive here, so that should be good. And now we're going to start getting some growth here. Currently, we have a +1 for growth until we can get the public order a bit higher. Once that goes away, then it will be a little bit better. And then we can start actually trying to develop this region a bit more. Yeah, looks like you guys are advancing on those units. Okay, good. Office secured. Beautiful. Another rejection for the marriage proposal. Not what we want. Let's see. Construct a building from the following chain. Religion. I'm not too worried about that actually right now. But we're going to keep just saving our money. So we had a noble birth. That's good. Let's see. You're a general, so I'll just have you go down the movement range stuff there. You're taking attrition at least. Technically I am as well. So do we have a breach here? Do not have a breach. I could assault right now. I can try it. Now that I have more siege equipment.
We take this settlement.
We've got more siege towers. What layout specifically does this one have? This one specifically has... So I have more spearmen, and we have the more... Because the issue is they have the actual right unit models. Oh wait, are there no walls? Or is it the lower walls? Looks like it might be lower walls. No, let's get in here then. I think we can do this. I think we can do this right now. We've got more siege towers. We can get my men into... Because basically, we need to make sure that my men are more blobbed together, working in unison. and we don't have individual units. It almost looks like there's no walls in this area, but I'm assuming it's like the low palisade walls. So yeah, because if we can get them up on the walls, make them kind of deal with the crossbows, like I can do some good damage here. I need to try and still see if I can get maybe my cabin somehow. I could try and have them break down the gate themselves. I know it takes a while, but we could try and do that. Because I know how, like, I can try and have it so we have the initial, like, start with us trying to do some damage with my crossbows. I have to sadly kind of use their flaming shot. It's not the best damage, but this is why I need to, and then why I always like to make eventually very sieged focus armies. This army currently is still more focused on the open field. If we can get some more, once we can eventually get siege equipment, get some catapults, stuff like that, trebuchets, that'll be a far better army for sieging that we can like develop specifically. Like we always want to use archers more than crossbows. Crossbows are great for defense, absolutely. But I think like right now we're focusing up around here. The overarching campaign goals right now, one idea I definitely vibe with is the idea that was brought up where we should, because we're the Holy Roman Empire, we should claim Rome and Constantinople at least. There's also some other ideas of maybe doing, this is more with the Frankish kingdom, where it'd be us claiming Spain, France, and Italy. Like just that, basically a kind of Western Roman Empire. I lean more towards the idea of like we have to claim both Rome and Constantinople. I like that. I really like that. Snow, yeah, it is a little palisades. Slower and takes longer to recover. I'm gonna try and get rid of the snow if we can. I like the snow, but let's try and get rid of the snow if we can. Oh, now the map looks really stupid. I liked it so much better when there was snow. It looked cooler. Okay. You guys dropping those fucking rams. You are the worst units to put on rams. I'm gonna put you on one of the rams. I'm gonna try and break the gates down. So we can try and have you guys break the gates down. I can try and have my siege towers here. You guys in reserves. And then Cav, I'll have you guys sit here for right now. And I'll try and have you guys go over here. The towers are at least damaged. I don't think yet. No, it said no, there was no breaches. Yeah, no breaches. Is there any maybe like damage already on some of the gates? Yeah, this gate's already damaged. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we're gonna start the battle. Get my ram. Get you to make your way forward. Crossbows, yeah, I'll have you guys on your flame shot. Try and get a little bit closer here, and then I'll start moving up these siege towers. At the moment, it looks like they're going to freely just kind of let me get to this section. They don't have anybody around there. So we can try and go there, and if I can get the gates open with this guy, I can try and have it so we could almost try and have my cav run in this section. You guys have range here on us. Yeah, you do. Ooh, range to fire back. I think they just barely outranged me. If you guys can't return fire, I need to pull you guys back. Yeah, you guys can get some shots in. Try and hit them. I think these guys need to back up. I can't really deal with that much damage here. Yeah, let's pull back for right now. You guys are not the most accurate. I'll let you guys fire for a little bit, but these guys pull back. You guys just took more damage than I'd like. You guys are a little bit better, and you have better shields, so I'm gonna let you guys try some shots. You're kind of doing some damage, but not much. I think we really need to wait until my other guys get here, so let's kind of back you guys up. Back up here, guys. We're just waiting currently on the siege towers to get up here. Wait for them. I'm hoping we can get the gates open so I can just flood my cabin this side. Because at the moment, they have like one spearman that's decent, and that's it. Because I'd probably have it so like these guys would be flooding through the gates as well. Have them help out, and then yeah, we can get you guys all inside. We can do some pretty good damage. Alrighty, we're finally at the gates and the walls, so this should fall pretty quickly here. You guys are now getting up onto the walls here, so we need you guys to start kind of pushing forward here into their units. And you guys kind of try and break some stuff. I'm gonna have you... I'm trying to see where their barricades are. So I can actually try and go around here. You're trying to get the gates down. I know you guys are trying to... I need to get these skirmishers to stop firing. Actually, don't charge in just yet. Form up here. I don't like how much damage you're taking. But yeah, try and form up before you guys advance more over here. I'm gonna try and move my crossbows up again now that they're distracted more so. Let's try and go here again. Gates are almost down. You guys are trying to get in melee there. Damage they're doing is a bit more than I'd like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have you... Let's see. I don't like the position we're in right now. This is why I miss having archers so goddamn much for sieges. Because the gates are down there. Okay, Cav, let's do this. Try and charge on in through the gates. I'll specifically tell you guys to try and charge more over here. Try and help out on the right flank a bit more, basically. So if you guys can do that, I'm going to have my axemen at the moment. You guys try and go over here, essentially. So try and go up this way. And my spearmen try and go this way, kind of push in here. Cavs pushing in to help out. Crossbows are coming in. I'm going to switch you guys again to the... It's just the angle with your straight shot is not the best here. So we're going to switch you guys, yeah, to the flaming shot. There we go. Yeah, Cav is charging in. You guys make your way over here and just shatter these guys. Put the crossbows up a little bit more. Yeah, just get over here and fuck these guys up. You should be able to easily do some pretty good damage around there. Yeah, we're trying to get my crossbows in range to kind of hit this spot. If we can, I'll try and have it so that yeah, you guys can kind of slowly push through here. Hopefully the general doesn't try and go after me, but I can try and flank. So that's what you guys are going to do. I've got the axemen trying to come on in here as well. I think 3 axemen's a good number. Having the I had like 5 before, that was just way too many. Yeah, so you guys keep pushing up in here. You guys can break all these guys. We can just freely flank around. And then also I can have it so yeah, you guys are going to fire on us, and I can just kind of surround here. So you're just kind of standing there. I'm going to try and get over here. Actually, try and push on in here a bit. You kind of push up a bit, try and hit those cav units. Okay, you guys are trying to push through here. So far, it's doing well. You guys are holding nicely. Yeah, because if I can have it just the axemen, yeah, just go over here. Yeah, you kick that guy's ass. So you destroy that unit. Let's have you guys go around the side. So casually walk this way. Again, don't tire yourselves out. But yeah, just kind of casually walk this way. So you guys don't tire yourselves out too much. Walk around that way. Cav are trying to get over here. Keep trying to charge over there. And if anything, also, this should have a morale bonus too. No, technically has explosive damage, technically. I don't know if you guys are getting good shots there. It's hard to tell. Let's try and adjust here. I'm trying to have you guys focus on the blob that's at the gates. That's where I want you to focus your most of your attention. Okay, these guys are... Yeah, like those crossmen are losing decisively. The Huskarls are the ones units, the one unit that's doing really well around here. They have lost already half their army. So that's good for us. Yeah, because spearmen here. Yeah, just switching out those spearmen. This army is doing already a little bit better in sieges. I'm pretty happy about it. So you guys just need to keep trying to walk around. It's going to take you guys a little bit longer, but I'd rather not get you guys to exhaust yourselves, since we saw that exhaustion can give you guys minus 50 goddamn morale. Like, how you guys doing? You guys are doing okay here for morale. You're at like 70. I should actually have my general. Kind of get you around here, and I can have you just give morale boosts and stuff. I can actually decrease the enemy morale. So that's the ability that you have there. You guys are taking forever to walk this way. Again, I'm gonna hope the general doesn't try and flank us. I could try and go after him. Like, if he just lets me walk up to him, I may just be able to kill him with my axeman. But I think we should maybe... Like, I want you guys to finish up this section. You guys are finally winning this spot here. Yeah, I think I can just ignore that spot. Because if I can get you guys through here... Yeah, this area's about to break there. Yeah, because if you guys can break that section, I can probably have the spearmen go for the general. And then I'll have my cav. Then I can have you guys kind of try and just help with these guys back here. Because if you don't notice me, I'm going to try this, honestly. If I can just finish this area up faster. So try it now. Try and do your full sprint, and I'm just going to hope the general just ignores you. If he ignores you, I can flank these guys right now and just break them really quickly. There you go. Yeah, get on in there. General's not moving at the moment, so that's good. Armburgers, yep, they're already routing. Beautiful. Okay, go for the spear units. Then I can try and have it so that now the axes are here. I can have them break through the barricade. They can then flank around here. And then the spearmen, you guys can go for the general. I am already liking having our infantry here. It already feels way better than the units that we had as the Khwarazmian. So spearmen here. Let's get you guys to kind of casually walk up this way. Casually walk up because you guys are tired. We did, yeah. Kind of walk up that way. I'll have you guys go towards the general. Axemen at least. How are you guys doing on? You're active, yeah. Walk up, break this barricade, and then I can have you guys try and loop around here. Cav is winning this fight, but I want to try and speed that up. Yeah, I think this is going to be far more of a common thing for us with this campaign. I'm going to have at least a couple units like this, a couple shock infantry. They're great. You guys can do some really good damage really quickly. As I just slaughter these peasants that don't know they're about to be part of my grand empire. Not peasants, but burgers. Slaughter those guys. So you guys charge in there. Absolutely shred them. Spear move up. Crossbows. I can try and move you guys up here too. You might have enough range to shoot him, honestly. So I might as well do that. Yeah, the armburgers will die pretty quickly. They're already shaken. They're losing decisively. So if you guys can break... All of you guys are supposed to fight. If you guys can break, they're down to 1 unit here now. It's just not scopes, of course. So we need to see if I can try and flank you guys. We can speed this up a bit right now. Spearmen, I think you guys can now charge up towards the general's bodyguard. So make your way up to him. And if you can kill him, you might be able to easily take the city, and we might not have to worry about killing everybody. God damn it, my spearmen broke fighting the Lord. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean, like, they were at all pretty high health, and their morale can just shatter so fucking quickly. God damn. Cat, get over here. You kill him. He barely took any damage there. I even tried to make sure you guys walked over there, but no, he just... At least he didn't kill many, but yeah, no, he just... Yeah, they were exhausted. They got shattered that way. Not surprised. Yeah, I'll get my cav in here. I'll have my axemen try and surround you guys. So get on here. Walk up. You're winded. Try and not tire you guys out too much. Yeah, that reduction... Minus 50 is just insane for exhaustion. Like, that's just so fucking crazy to me. I'm gonna hope that my higher tier units have higher morale, because, oh my god, what the hell happened with this rework since the last time I used it? I think that's way too high. I better not have, what is my battle difficulty on again? Game settings, I can't change it right now anyways. I'm hoping I didn't accidentally because I know this is a thing in Divide Impera, where battle difficulty is balanced around normal. So if you put it higher than that, it will make things very unbalanced. Is that what happened? I don't know. Possible? At the moment, we can play like this. It's just I have to be far more careful about my. I actually have to give a shit about exhaustion. In the previous few campaigns, I never had to give a shit. Oh, my units are exhausted. Oh no, that's fine. No, it's way worse. Minus 50 morale if you guys get exhausted. That is just insane. Because all my spearmen broke because of that. It does mean I have far more of a use to want to use the rest in place ability. It's like, okay, hey, you guys are done with a fight. Let's let you guys rest up. Then you go to the next thing. That's honestly what I should have done technically. But no, that's good. So now we can have it. Let's occupy the area, and then I'm gonna let the stuff kind of naturally repair. And then trying to use these. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, use those guys up. There we go. And then disband this guy because we need to recruit new ones. Ooh. Ooh. How do you compare? You actually have more of a missile block chance. Your melee damage is higher. Melee attack looks about the same. You have more armor. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay, these guys need to be replaced anyways because they have the wrong unit size. I think we're actually just gonna... I'm gonna disband you guys. And we're just gonna replace them. Because at the moment, again, the unit sizes are messed up. I could actually just take some time and recover a bit more. And just switch up my army here. Because I can switch the crossbowmen to the archers. They'll have 10 more units each. And they're better for sieges. They are far better. They're more expensive, actually. I should have looked at the other unit. They do have a lot of cav units around here. Imperial Richard Banneret. But they're so expensive. But I think we're going to take some time. I think we're going to take some time to build this army back up a little bit with some upgrades. I think this crossbow unit's good to keep, but I might switch these guys out to you. They are more expensive, but bows are far better for sieges than crossbows are. But having at least 2 crossbows is not a bad thing. Because crossbows, if I remember correctly, you guys get more of a bonus versus cav. Yeah, you have a bonus versus cav of 25. So having 2 of you is not bad. No, I like that. I like this idea. So I would say we'll do that. You need to get more movement range. Yeah, I think for right now at least, while we're sitting here, I'm not going to get rid of these guys. I'll wait until more of you finish up. I think I'll wait until like these guys finish up. Then I think we can say, okay, now let's get rid of the crossbows. Start getting the better archers. What is the difference for the size of the cav? Is the cav the same? Yeah, cav is the same. Okay, so it's mainly the infantry and archers have the wrong unit sizes. Like this one should be 150 as opposed to 130. Technically, I should switch you guys out too again, just because it makes a difference for the infantry and archers, because that's part of the rework for them is they have more units to change up their model size with the model size changes. It's gonna take me forever to just sit here though. I kind of want to do that. And then I technically is there? Let's see. So you can't marry anybody, but just yet you almost have enough points when you can though. Is there a commandment for recruitment? Sorry. Recruitment capacity +2. So, actually, let's see. Leader, strategist, defender, round defending, cunning, authority. Yeah, you. Okay, so this guy here, I'm gonna have you become the governor here. It's the one time I'm actually going to use a different one of these. I'm going to do the raised levies. So that way, it'll be faster for me to replace my army. Where essentially, I'm just going to replace all my all these guys. I do think I will keep 2 crossbows. But I'm going to replace these guys with archers instead. I'm glad those other members of the Empire are chasing those guys. So that's beautiful. Okay, so craftsman guilds. We now actually have a way. So I could technically now... Yeah, I was in Frankfurt. I just don't have money, but I could now upgrade that. Research-wise, Let's see. None of these give bonuses just yet. This one gives more resource, income from industry, resources. Religious state influence wouldn't be bad. Reduced construction costs is never a bad thing. So let's go with that. And then I would say, okay, so now you have more recruitment slots. There we go. It does technically take an effect after. But I will say now, let's disband all of you guys. Then we save money more while we're recruiting. I'm debating if I should switch out the cav while I'm doing this. If I'm going to, I don't have a lot of noble manpower. I could switch you to these guys. I think it's okay. The Renner, how do they compare? Let's see. So, actually, yeah. Okay, so the Renner are better than you. You guys have far more of a charge bonus. Yeah, you guys don't have much of a charge bonus. They have more armor, more missile block chance. I think I'm okay keeping you two. Although we don't maybe need 6 units of cav. Having just 4 units is not bad, but I think... So we need to get 2 of you. And then I'm going to get the rest of you guys as my archers. So at the moment that's 5 turns of recruitment. That's okay though. This army will now be far better for sieges. So I think that's really worth the time to sit here. And it makes it so that we have properly our units. Again, it's such a weird bug, but it's just the units I have start out with. I can't... It can't be fixed with how the overhaul works. So I think this is good. We can take the time to try and, yeah, just take the time, 5 turns, get this army ready, and then we go to Roskilde. At the moment right now, I'm going to let this stuff, if I have enough money, I might repair one of these things. Because the building-wise here, I'm not going to change these buildings. These are all fine. I do want to have, like, one of you, because that gives me access to hospitaller units. I think at least one of you up here is not bad. I know most of the time I really do like the Abbey because it gives food, gives sanitation, and gives wine. That's such a great thing for my trade. This is great for public order stuff too. If we're gonna go with the idea of reducing more maintenance, this is not bad because it gives me a lot of public order. Lets me make sure I can always recruit priests, but I mean, these are great. It may be in areas that we need more food. It'd be better to go with the Abbeys. Maybe you need to try and just mix them in a little bit. So we got some wars going on, peace going on. I did get some of these guys now finished up. There we go. And then I need to remember... Oh, wrong button. I need to remember what I was trying to say. Is I need to go back to here. You still can't... you still haven't been able to get somebody. What do you need for this? So you're at 21 right now, so you're getting there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you just keep running around in circles. That's fine. Keep them distracted. Keep recruiting here. Things are now starting to repair there. Good. Because if I can just have it so I avoid having to pay for the repairs, I'll gladly do so. And I know it focuses like one building at a time. I'm just going to wait. We're sitting here anyways for 4 turns. So I might as well just wait. Might as well just wait for you guys, save my money, and then I can try and put it into other buildings. Because at the moment, yeah, you're a little upset. I would like to probably switch to that. That would help. Otherwise, it needs to get to +9 population service. I hate growth in Attila. It's so bad. It doesn't help that like when the areas are low population, low public order. It grows slower. So for right now, at least, you're going to be staying here until this is at 100%. Then I can have you go somewhere else because we're not going to have to worry nearly as much about conversion for right now. It's more about you guys being ways to really boost the public order because then we start getting more growth in the area and more attacks in the area. So that's more so what you guys are working on because so many of these areas are just really already high for our religion. Oh my god, can I stop just being fucking rejected? Come on, go for Heinrich, guys, please. Please marry Heinrich. I need my brother to be married. Please. Recruitment's still going on. We need only 3 more turns. Basically, they'll line up perfectly. It'll be right after the winter, too. Yeah, you're still just running around. It's fine. At least these areas are doing way better now. Because, like, you're starting to grow nicely around here. Where's the research? Is there anything for research? How far down is that? If we can get anything for growth, I like getting that as early as I possibly can. I know I always focus so hard on the Civic, but you really need to. There's so many good bonuses in the Civic. Getting those early on really helps out quite a bit. And then just makes it so it's way easier to try and get down the military stuff. Especially since we need to make sure we focus on building up more of our research rate too, before we really go hard on trying to do that. At least for right now. Next turn, I can upgrade you. So that'll get us a little bit more money, a little bit more sanitation, and more public order. And that will be great. Don't have enough food for anything in here right now. Basically, we really have to wait for stuff to grow. I could upgrade this, actually. I think I'm probably going to. I think after we get you upgraded, we upgrade this. So that'll give us some more... Yeah, more burger population growth. I just want to make sure I don't have what happened in my previous campaign where there was... It wasn't even me that did this. It was the AI, the way that they developed their cities. They had hundreds of thousands of peasants. And to try and fix my population sometimes, I had to drown peasants in the ocean. I don't want to have to do that in this campaign, damn it. Oh my fucking god. Why? Hi, Scotland. Why the fuck are you attacking me? Okay, I'm gonna ask my allies to join on in. Go fight England. What the fuck? I might have to go over there at some point. If somehow England doesn't kill you guys by the time I stabilize Denmark, I'm probably gonna go over there and kill you guys. Yeah, you guys are just running around. They're not doing anything with that army. Is that their only other army that they have right now? It's possible. So, I just need a bit more recruitment. After we're done with Roskilde, I'll try and come down and finish you guys off if I have to. They might just throw themselves into one of my cities as well, so we don't have to worry at all. But come on, Brandenburg. You've been chasing them this entire fucking time, and you haven't been able to catch them. Okay, so I need, one more turn. It's perfect. It's going to line up right after winter is done. Oh my god, Heinrich, please tell me you're not a fucking incel or something. That's got to be the reason why. I'll try and again if you seek marriage. Still can't do anything with you. It seems like you're only gaining 1 point per turn. Because I'll probably have it so you'll, like, marry these guys if they can. Because I want to try and have it so we get more nobles in our family. So we can make sure, again, I focus high dominion. Don't worry about control. That's what we're going to be doing. But no, next turn. Next turn. Then we can go to Roskilde. I actually think we can do a naval engagement now. We can drop off navally because crossbows and archers, these guys are a little bit better. I'm going to think this will be going a little bit better for us. And you are a better version of that same infantry I had. You also do have a little bit more morale, which is great. I don't have any of those guys recruitable around here, so I can't see what it is. But I think they were like baseline 30, so I think they were like 36. So you've got a little bit more morale in here. And okay, your melee damage is higher. You guys technically have it says short pole arm. But I'm hoping you guys do well. Ah, fuck. This is actually something I really do not want. Okay. You didn't siege immediately, so I do have time. So I'm going to grab some mercenaries around there. First, we have the Worthy Bride. Please tell me this is a good one. Good trade. There we go. Okay, so I already had some crossbows in here. I'm going to grab these guys, at least. And then the garrison I have right now. Not bad. I'd want to maybe a bit more infantry. Yeah, these guys have a decent baseline of 30, like I thought. I don't think I'm going to be able to get some recruitment, so I'm not going to waste my money. I'm going to hold my money for right now. But yeah, we are at war with Bavaria. But now I can try and finish off the forces of Denmark. So I've got you. So, oh, I can actually go... No, I want to do a naval invasion. I think we can do this navally now. This army is way better for sieges. There's nobody in the city. We got this. So we're going to fight this to be able to minimize our casualties. And then I may... It depends on what goes on with my capital. If they siege it this turn... Because I'm hoping if they attack us, they'll actually assault, and we can just defend that. Defensively, I have a pretty good chance there. So I'm hoping for that. Like, they'll just siege it, attack immediately. If they try and starve us, that's a problem. But I might be able to try and bring these guys down. I might need to try and recruit a tiny little army that stays up here to deal with rebellions. But I probably need to rush down. Again, it depends on if they siege and attack immediately. So I have to I won't know until they start sieging me how many turns I have until they would starve me out. I'm going to guess like 6 turns. That's my guess. So if I waited 2 turns trying to watch over these areas, making sure they're not pissed off. I think I'm just going to have to make an army, just like a small little army around here. My garrisons might also be enough around here. I'm kind of hoping for that. I don't know. We'll have to see about it. For now, let's focus on this. This should not be that hard, especially now that I have archers. Archers will be way better here. Let's get rid of this rain if we can. Please. Okay, we still got fog. Not the best. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we're actually sailing in. I forgot about that. Cav, you guys back up. Get you guys a bit closer. Start the battle. So then let's get these guys to move forward. Archers and crossbows. Both of you guys will actually be able to do more. And then this unit is new, so I want to look at it. So these guys, very similar to the unit that we were just using before, but you guys have way better armor. I like it. I like it. Let's sail to for the doom.
Get those sailors working as if they mean it.
I like it. This looks badass. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to sail on over here. I'll try and have my archers. I'll try and have you guys go here. Standard shot, I think, should be okay. The walls aren't insanely high, so we don't have to do like throw shot or anything like that. So I think standard shot's fine. These guys don't have insane armor. 25. Yeah, because we need to do straight shot for armor piercing. I think, yeah, I think standard shot's okay. Crossbows, I kind of want to have you guys get set up here. You be on straight shot. And then we'll have it so that we'll have my infantry drop off. Probably drop off the spearmen first. Because these guys have the shields, so they'll actually be able to kind of soak up some damage from ranged, hopefully. And then drop off the axemen. And you guys do have 2 ships at a time, so it's going to take you guys a little bit longer to get down off of here. Here we go. I'm actually going to have it so one of my axemen, since there's 1 slot here and you guys only have 1 ship each, if you guys try and drop off as well. Because, yeah, each spear unit is 2 ships. So I think that'll be a good way to kind of try and get you guys down. Just please don't be stupid here, and please drop off as quickly as you can. I'm trying to get my crossbows and archers here in range so you guys can provide some support. You guys do have rapid fire for the archers, which is good. I'm trying to get you guys like right to the edge of the coast here, so you guys can try and provide some support. So go there. These guys are being absolute morons when it comes to disembarking. What's worried about? Archers, get over here. Start supporting. Come on, need you guys to start firing. Please, archers. There we go. Open fire! Please. Do I need to switch you guys to... I think I need to switch you guys to throw shot. Switch the throw shot there. You guys are firing. You guys aren't. You guys are like stuck. Yeah, there we go. You guys can start firing. There you go. Okay. You guys are now disembarking here. Try and get them out with that skirmisher if you can initially first. Get them to stop firing into us. I know, like this guy here, you're going to go to this side. You should also have the full sprint ability too. Yep, you do. So go, because that gives you more speed. Get on in there. Come on, focus on these skirmishers. You have to fight the burgers, you have to, but I prefer to focus on those archers. Okay, so yeah, skirmishers are providing some support. You guys aren't close enough. Try and go there. Try and go there. At least some of you guys are firing, so we are getting some support in there. Need to wait until these ships are out of the way, and then I can try and drop off more people. Yeah, you guys are doing some good damage here so far. Let's see. Oh yeah, you already have 119 kills. Oh yeah, these guys are so much better. Yeah, the spearmen are doing okay. Yeah, you guys are doing okay there. Trying to get the archers to support. Can you please go to standard shot? You guys here, do you... Oh, you don't have the range on it. I want to see if you guys can hit the spear units there. I'd rather be on standard shot because it has better armor piercing. I just know you guys are kind of not shooting properly. Oh, no, there you go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, focus on the infantry. There you go. Okay, try and get you guys to drop off now, too. Again. Oh yeah, this unit's doing so fucking well. Oh yeah. I am glad I decided to wait. These axemen are doing great. And you give them some support. But they are doing pretty good here. They've gotten quite a few kills. They're losing there a little bit. It's because they're getting shot at. You guys are at least holding here. See, I'm gonna maybe try. Oh no, I should. I was gonna say maybe we get my general over here so we can try and give you guys some boosts, but that's not gonna work. You guys are not moving the way I want you to. At least I have some archers firing. It's at least better than the previous army. Oh my god, I actually won this little fight here with these axemen. Holy shit! These guys are great. I love them. How you doing on morale? Oh, you're doing fine. Yeah, see if you can catch that guy if possible. It'd be great if you could. I don't want him to be able to freely shoot us. So my spearmen not doing the best there. There goes one of my spearmen. You guys just barely caught this guy, so you'll be able to win against him. He's gotten 290 kills already. Worried about this area. You got more reinforcements dropping off. It's just taking a while. I think they're gonna... Yeah, I think my other one's gonna break too. Yep. So the Axemen did great. This guy got 300 kills already. Damn, dude. Hopefully those spearmen survive. If they don't, we'll have to just re-recruit them. That's not the worst thing. It's just first wave didn't go the best there. At least like one guy's doing great. It's like you guys are getting some kills. Only, oh man, only 11 fucking kills. You guys have ass for kills. Can you straight shot them? How are you guys doing now? Is there a little fire damage there? I just do not like how these archers are not doing the best with the angle they're at. Like, this dude's seriously carrying the entire fight right now. We've killed 500 guys. This guy's responsible for almost 400 kills. This guy's the fucking MVP of this fight. His morale's getting low, though. Give him that. Give him more melee attack. He's taking a lot of damage from these towers. There we go. Kind of pull back. I hope this man survives. I'm trying to get him away from the towers so he doesn't get shot at by them. I almost maybe should just let you, like, retire early, man. You did really great there. Yeah, those are my spearmen there. So I'll have to recruit another one of those spearmen. That's gonna suck. Yeah, you're getting some more kills now, finally. There we go. Yeah, you just get in there, man. You can fuck them all. We saw this guy got 367 kills without issue. You should destroy these guys. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. These guys are gonna be great for sieges. See, I'm already excited about the fact that this campaign, we already have some really good heavy infantry. Yeah, I'm just try and get you guys in here. It's just, the spearmen just don't do as well offensively. Their melee defense is not their melee defense is their strong suit. These guys have way more melee attack. Yeah, being able to boost it up so much because of their ability makes you guys great for getting on in there in the fight and just destroying units. A little bit better. I need to drop off the last axeman. Crossbows will move you guys up now here to get you some support. This guy is still doing work. Even though he's taken so much damage, he is still kicking ass and taking names. Now, seriously, look at these guys. These guys are doing great. Yeah, the spearmen are good for open field. These guys are very good for sieges. I'm loving how much damage you guys are doing. Oh, this guy back up. I am not letting you withdraw. I am not letting you guys break. Damn it. It's because of exhaustion. He got 400 kills. You better survive, man. You better survive. He's walking away from the enemy, so I think he'll be okay. And this guy now is already like picking up the slack, so he's good there. Crossbows, how are you guys doing? Doing okay. Number-wise, they've lost 1,000 guys, so it's not bad. It really is just like this archer, these axemen are doing all the fucking work. Come on, you pull back. You can pull back. Try and get other units in position to be able to shoot as well. Some of these guys are trying to break. You guys are up to 181 kills here. Speed things up. Because at this point in time right now, I'm kind of worried about you guys shooting my own units. It says you're missing. Yeah, you guys are only taking 6 casualties. Usually you guys are okay getting shots and not hitting units when you're on the boats. But maybe I don't need to have you guys here. Again, this unit here is doing all the damn work. Let's have it so. Let's go claim this section. You guys get rid of the catapult there. Of these guys. Oh, again, walk forward. Okay, we don't want to tire you guys out too much. We should go here. Well, actually, before we move up, just move forward. Are you still fighting people? Yeah, rest in place. I'm gonna do this more often. I feel like let you guys rest in place a little bit, then move to the next section. Because if I move too quickly, again, you guys just get. It's entirely possible for a full health unit to completely shatter. We do not want that. Where the hell are you? Okay, I'm trying to get you out of here. I'm still so just used to my OP as shit archers. I miss them so. This guy, because he's fully healed up, he's good. This guy I'm gonna have go straight up this way. Go straight for you guys. Take them out. Yeah, because you guys, usually when I have you guys rest in place, it basically will go up to the next level of, or a little bit higher for your fatigue. So for right now, well, let's just let this guy kind of take over. So you can make your way up here. I'm probably going to drop off these crossbows, I think. Unless you guys kind of capture some points. But yeah, it's going to get into position, kind of casually walk up. And then, yo, let's fucking go. Actually, go for their spearman general. And then just fuck him up. Oh my god. Yeah, I just need to play around with my infantry and my archers a little bit differently. Fatigue means so much more now, so I have to actually walk people around more often. You guys are good now. Yeah, you're now into fresh territory. So walk over here. One of you just take this point. You can go here. Walk up and then I'll charge once we're a bit closer. But damn, you guys shred units. I love it. Oh, so much. So you guys can get rid of the catapult there. You can go for this arm burger. Use your ability now. Get on in there and just slaughter those guys. I think they're actually about to just give up. Yup. There we go. I think we lost like one spearman. So yeah, I think we lost one spearman. That's not that bad. That's okay. No, two. Yeah, we lost 2 spearmen. Now, those axemen, I'm so glad I decided to wait and replace those guys. They did so much better. The archers didn't have the best positioning, so we didn't get to do a lot of damage with them. Their archers did some pretty good damage. But no, that's good. We have a better siege army now, which I'm pretty happy about. If anything, I'm hoping that we are safe down south. And they'll just attack and we can repel them there. Ideally, if I can, I'd love if I can recruit those spearmen right here. Because basically we could maybe wait until I finish that. No, I can't recruit that spearman around here. I have to go back over here if I want those guys. Which, honestly... Okay, I do think we'll switch out the trading dock. For you here, I'm going to go with the city square, because we're going to want to get that, the bakery. I think everything else is fine. I will switch the trading dock, though. So I'll repair that so I can convert that next turn, as I would rather this be food. Because we're negative food in this area. So we'll switch that over to a food building. And then I'm going to leave somebody around here. So let's recruit somebody. And we can have it so I will recruit them over here. You can start grabbing me some spearmen to replace the spearmen I lost. And then I'll probably get you... I could get you the peasants, actually. Yeah, because I can get you... Yeah, just get some peasants. And we can use that to just help with the public order around this area. So you can combat rebellion that way. And then this army will probably have to go down south. I'm hopeful that I might be okay with this. Because I've got basically... Yeah, almost 1,000 extra guys. Yeah, it's 45, 450, yeah, about 800. Almost 1,000 extra guys, and then we have the garrison on top of that. I think if we were sieged, it would be about 6 turns. So, I'm going to hope this is going to be okay. Basically, again, I'll let you... You're going to try and recruit some units for me. Start it just right now. These guys can't even move this turn. And then I can have it so you with peasants can be the one watching over this area. That's fine, because the peasants are a bit... they're cheap, and they can be really good ways to kind of help out with the public order, at least around here. So they are sieging us. Let's see, so this is up here. Not the best. It's not on any armies, at least. So they did start sieging us. They have a lot of cav in this army. I'm hoping... Let's see, I'm trying to see what they have in this entirely. So, I'm hoping you guys assault this city. Because number-wise, it is... Yeah, we outnumber them. These guys don't really matter. But again, if they attack, I'm hoping they attack immediately. We have 2 turns until we run out of supplies. Fuck. Okay. That's not what I need. So... I'm going to hope they just attack now. Like, just attack during this turn end. Do not starve me, please. I want to make my way over. I have to at least go here. Grab those troops next turn. And then we head down. Like, we'll be heading down there as soon as we possibly can. Also, how many peasants can we have up to? Okay, that's my max amount of peasants. Okay. Still, 7 peasants. That will help us with public order quite a bit. I'm not recovering around here right now. That's okay, I think. Basically, it's just, yeah, next turn we head out. Beeline down here in case they don't assault immediately. We have 2 turns before it kicks in, but we lose a lot of people if they start trying to just starve us out. So I'm going to have to make my way down here no matter what, because I'm going to have to go on the offensive against you guys. Also, France looks like they're actually getting closer to us because they still never let me piece them out. Which, actually, how are they doing over there? They're actually getting their asses kicked. Good to know. Good to know. Also, the fuck? What the hell? Okay. Holy Roman Emperor currently has control of London and Colchester. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting, but I'm all for it because it gives me a reason to keep fighting closer to home. Okay, they are attacking immediately. Perfect. Okay, so they did bring in a little bit of reinforcements. Not many, it's just like one dude. So I'm gonna have it, though. Fuck this thing. I want the supply station. Let's see. So layout for this. This is gonna be the last thing we do for today. So it's gonna be the lower walls. Okay. I mainly have crossbows for our units that are ranged. If we can make sure we get a lot of damage with those guys and take advantage of the fact that I have ways to reload, I will slaughter these guys. So hopefully we can survive this. If we do, we'll be good. I will be having reinforcements come down in next turn, and then we can go on the counterattack to go after Bavaria. Because like we've got the north now secured. We have a nice little base of operations around there. We can kind of build up our economy now with the lands from Denmark. Now it's just whether or not we can survive this fight or not. Which I think we should be okay. Okay, we have a lot of crossbows. If we can make sure we make the most out of those guys, like with some good direct line fire into enemies, we can do a lot of damage here. I know we can probably have quite a few guys on the walls as they're walking up and just shred them initially. And then we'd have to pull back a little bit. But I'll have to see, because I have to see where they're setting up. Technically, they should be on the southern side, technically, but I don't see a... I do not see a gate there. Also, I'm so weirded out by the fact that we're playing with... I had to... Technically, the... one of the mods that I had previously was, like, the Walled Cities beta or something like that. I didn't realize that was, like, outdated and just, like, been incorporated, so... I was told to remove it, and I did, and now we're playing with that, and I'm noticing slight differences with these cities. At least with these loading screens, you can see. It's more obvious with that. It just really depends on where you guys are coming from. At least they have, like, no skirmishers. Like, they have 3 crossbows, and again, crossbows are really bad offensively. So, they're over here. Okay, so it's this layout. Okay, so... with this layout here... I do think at least... I want to have all my crossbows. I think at least kind of... Okay, maybe not all of you. Maybe just, like, you guys. Like, they have only ladders here, so I can get all of you guys here. Straight shot it up, and we can do a lot of damage. I will have these 3... because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a barricade here. I have that one barricade. I'll put you here in case they try and come around this flank. I'll have... I really want to set up defenses around here. My cav... for right now, I'm probably just going to have you guys just kind of chill over here. I want to try and have it so we're going to really try and defend this location, this spot. So we can get you guys here, and then you want to make sure you guys are going to have your phalanx formation. There. Same with you, phalanx formation. Then we'll have spearmen to reinforce. Spearmen to reinforce. And then I will have one guy here. Because we're trying to make sure we have a gap. And then we put you guys here. Well, maybe more like so. Because I want to have it so crossbows can get set up to shoot here and here. You guys don't really do much. And in melee, your ass. But you can just stand there and there. And then here and here. And then we'll have it so, at the moment at least, we at least have 2 crossbows here, and then here. I'm trying to have you guys not stand on top of each other, because I know that can make it so it's harder for you guys to shoot. Effectively, you guys might just kill yourselves. I need to adjust this guy myself. So, try that. Maybe not the best. I think this guy's going to get most of the kills. But at least have you guys set up. And then I'll let you guys all fire for right now. I'm gonna put my stakes here, because they're guaranteed to kind of try and come over this way. And then, essentially, we got to make sure that you... I'll put technically back here. They don't have horse archers, at least, so they can't just try and go around and shoot it. But being able to reload is going to mean a lot. These two guys, I'm going to say they're the reserves. I'm just going to have you guys kind of defend this flank in case someone tries to flank. So you guys can hold this spot for right now. And essentially, all of the infantry, make sure you guys have guard mode. I want to make sure you guys don't move. I want to make sure you guys don't move from that spot, and it's really just waiting on... Yeah, this is not the best here. Let's try that. So I want to make sure that these sight lines are good for you guys. This spot's kind of a little bunched up, so you just might not get the most kills. But let's do this. So we'll let you guys open fire until we feel like we have to start running away. We're going to regroup then back at the city center. But I think with the setup we have here, the crossbows, all of you guys with straight shot, and they have just ladders, I think we can do some good damage here initially. Because we do outnumber them, but if you exclude my armed burghers, not by much. Or no, actually, technically I don't outnumber them then. Because I never really count those guys. They're not the best units. They can do some good damage, but they have to actually be able to properly get their throws off. They only do damage with the ranged attack. In melee, they get slaughtered. Okay, so start opening fire. And then ideally, you guys will be able to get some good damage while they're making their way up here. I've killed one guy so far. Please, for the love of God, kill more. Because I have to run soon. Okay. Better, better. Not as much damage as I'd like. I've killed like 30 or 40 guys. Yeah, I have to start running. So we'll start running here. We can get more damage in the city center, but we're trying to make sure, yeah, you guys don't fight in melee. Get away. I don't know what... Oh, they did bring you... Wait, why are you being damaged? You know, run away. I might actually have my cab if I have to. Maybe try and chase these guys down. But it's only just you guys to get firewheel off. And then just need to run back in here. Actually, I think I should have more of you guys on this side, if anything. This spot I'm expecting to have more. Maybe just do like 2 here. 2 here. Okay, so they're not chasing you guys. Good. Yeah, I need you to just get back to the city center. Then we need to hold here. Do what damage we can. I was hoping to do more damage, but that was... It's the fact that you guys' rate of fire is not as high as I'd like it to be. Okay, they're starting to try and shoot some of my units. I'm going to move my cab here. Bring you guys around here, because I do not like those shots they're doing. So come around here. They are trying to destroy towers here. It doesn't look like... I'm hoping they're not going to try and break this barricade down. But no. Cav, make your way over here. Let's get rid of this crossbow. They only have 3 skirmishers, so if we get rid of all those skirmishers, they don't have a whole lot they can do here. But yeah, let's charge on in. Let's get rid of this guy. He's pretty vulnerable. You're pretty vulnerable. So we get rid of you two probably without too much issue. And then they're trying. Yeah, you got shot at quite a bit. And then hopefully you guys have good angles here. I'm a little worried about this just not being the best angle. Because we really need to make sure you guys are firing. If I have to... I brought some of their axemen back. I'm going to pull away if I can. I want to try and break this crossbow unit at least. Because at least one of their skirmishers dead. Come on. winning decisively, so maybe we don't have to worry. But if they bring more guys in, I'm definitely gonna worry. The Axemen don't have bonus versus Cav, but it's something at least. You at least got some free kills over there. Oh, that unit got fucking destroyed. I hope that's not friendly fire. Okay, you guys are shooting a bit. They're not going actually over here all that much. They're focusing primarily more over here. So let's do this. I'm gonna move you guys. I'm gonna get more of you over here. We'll do that. Yeah, Cav are doing fine over here. Yeah, you guys are actually losing to my Cav there, so that's good. Let's get you. Let's do Spear Ball again. And then I think this will work out a little bit better. Just open fire into this blob here. We just need you guys to keep firing. I think you guys are getting some friendly fire shots in there. I do not want you to move up like that. I'm hoping you're getting friendly fire shots. How many kills do you guys have so far? 1. Wow, you guys have been getting really bad shots. I might have to go. Oh, this is a problem. Yeah, this is where I move around. This is where we get out of here. Get out of there. Trying to improve our melee defense, but I do not want to be fighting all this Cav. So back out. Back out. Go, go, go. It's just dead. Yeah, they're coming on in now, more of you guys. Yes, please keep sitting here so you can keep just getting free shots with this one crossbow. Ah. Wait, he's injured, but he's not dead? Wait, that's like the first time I've ever had that fucking happen. I was trying to get you guys back to the city center, but that's not working. So at this point in time right now, you seem to be getting some better shots off now. You're still not killing as quickly as I'd like to. We've killed 700 though. We have killed a good chunk of them. Good chunk of the entire city's on fire though too. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can try and get my Cav out of there. It's just I do not like where you guys are at right now. Axemen are currently even there. Bounce power is going up though. You seem to be getting some good shots. 3. It's just you guys seem to be struggling to fire into this position. It's like right in front of you guys. Like it seems like you guys are getting some good shots. Yeah, just keep that up, guys. I just need you guys to keep firing. Wish I had more archers in here. It's all crossbows, which are still good units. It's just they don't do well, and they don't have a direct line of fire. I wonder. I can try it at least. Let's try putting like one of you here. I'll try and put one of you here. And we'll do the flaming shot. Because it has a better arc, you're not going to kill my own units with it. So let's try that. Let you fire at will. Same thing with you. I'll try it. Don't know if it's helping, but it's something. You guys can try and just get out of the way. Who's fleeing? Oh, that was the one unit I had. Yeah, he was almost dead. I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. Not like how things are going over here. Let's have you try and get over here to kind of bog these guys down and give more support to the Axemen. So try and do that. We're doing the melee defense over here. You've got reduced fatigue, which is actually not a bad thing to do. So do that. Enemy general's dead. That's good. You also try and help bog down this spot. You try and get out of the way. And then I'll try and move. Oh, they just shattered that entire fucking... Oh my god, that's an amazing chain route. Holy shit. That is so fucking beautiful. I hate that my Cav are currently preoccupied. So I can't run that down. Oh my god, that is an amazing... Let's get my... Fuck it, let's go on the counterattack. Fuck you guys, you have just your Cav left. How you guys doing? Active, fresh. Let's see, fresh. Yeah, so like these two for sure are good to try and go in the offensive. I want to go get over here, yeah. Let's get all of you guys. Let's go try and help out my cav over here. There's one of my generals. Kind of sad that's... Please be the general that was leading the army and not the governor. The governor is a family member. Come on, I want to be able to run these guys down. They're about to all break. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. That is amazing. Okay. I'm now going to run down as many as I possibly can, because if I can get some of these guys down below 10% of their health, they're completely destroyed. There we go. Now, I lost one of my generals for sure. The other one said he was wounded. Again, I've never had that fucking happen. Again, I'm hoping, if anything, the guy that died was the general. Because he was a noble, not one of my family members. If the governor died, that was one of my nobles. That was one of my generals. We'll see in a second. I think it was maybe that guy too, because when I was looking at, when I was trying to run people down, the one that took the most damage, so... Garrison. The garrison is the one that's still alive. It is the general that was in the army is the one that died. Okay. That's actually exactly what I wanted. Okay. So we're going to... We got a pretty good chunk of there too. Me too. Let's grab the replenishment. And then, yeah, you guys are going to be pushed back. Good. I did some damage. Now we're going to have to try and run down there as soon as we can to kind of capitalize on that. But yeah, the guy that died, this one should have been... what do you get, the defender? While defending. That was one of the nobles, correct? Yes. Yes, because you two are, yeah, your governor, still alive. Good. Good. Okay. But no, I'm glad you guys were able to hold that. Did some good damage. And now we just need to beeline down with this army. So I'll have it so I'll need to remember... Oh, first, remember this political gain. I'm going to block that promotion for right now. But yeah, let me just remember to give these guys over. You need to beeline down south. Please do not be infected while you are doing so, as I need to beeline down here as quickly as I possibly can to be able to go on the offensive against you guys. But I will be done here for right now. At least I have this guy. He can kind of make sure these areas are going to rebel. That's going to be your job. But we will be done for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love what you guys have to say about this campaign. Any thoughts in general? But this is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.